Brad Burud here with Flames Unfiltered Shorts. Game 7 in the books. Calgary comes through with the overtime winner. Yeah. How many years did that take off all our lives? Whew. I didn't think we were going to solve Oettinger. I didn't think we were going to be able to get it done. But you know what? I was surprisingly calm during Game 7. I was. And that's not like me. Ugh. Tanev out, injury. We don't have any update on him. Richie in. Calgary back to the 12-6, 12 forward, 6 defensemen. You know, Dallas had quite a few injuries as Rope Hintz did not play because of injury. There's a couple other ones. I can't remember right now. It's the day after, man. It was the days last night. I was going to record this last night, but honestly, I was so mentally drained. And also, I was not feeling that great and under the weather. Yesterday I started feeling better about 2 hours before game time, which was nice because I could actually enjoy the damn game. Didn't start out good. Well, it started off really good. Backlund drills Raphael. And boy, it was nice to get the start off like that. But just seconds later, Jamie Benn puts it in 1-0, high blocker on Markstrom. And I did not have a good feeling. Then the second period happens, and Calgary just absolutely destroys and dominates the Dallas Stars. And Jake Oettinger, the story, man. And then it got to the point where it was, is anybody going to solve this guy? Is anybody going to be able to get one past him? Foley ties it up 1-1. Tip, nice tip. Good to get him off the snide too, right? Yeah. That was good. But only seconds, a minute later, Nemestikov, who I thought was unbelievable this whole series for the Dallas Stars. As a matter of fact, in overtime, I was scared to death of him, and I was just scared to death of him scoring because he was definitely a factor. 2-1. Tkachuk scores late in the second. High glove hand on Oettinger on a good pass from Johnny Gaudreau. We're tied 2-2. Total domination. I felt really, really, really good going into the third period. And in the third period, no goals. And Dallas really looked good. Both teams traded posts. I believe when it was all said and done, Dallas had 3 posts in the game and Calgary had 1 or 2, and both had a post in overtime, if I remember right. And yeah, it was definitely chances that were out there in the third period, and Dallas was a lot better in the third period, which scared me going into overtime. But Markstrom made some key saves, and Markstrom did what he needed to do. It's why we brought him in, right? Oettinger out-dueled him. Markstrom never cracked either. So, that's exactly what you want out of a playoff goalie, right? Overtime. Calgary gets a power play, and that seemed to settle overtime down because early on in overtime, I thought Dallas controlled for the most part. And then things started to kind of settle. And then that's when Calgary got their chances. And it finally happens after a flurry of 6 chances where we should have scored and didn't because Jake Oettinger was all world. The puck bounces out after a Lindholm shot to Johnny Gaudreau. Bad angle. We've seen him score there 100 times. And he shelves one over the shoulder of Oettinger on a perfect shot and sends the Saddle Dome in the red lot into a frenzy I have never seen before. Unreal. Final shots, 67-28, total domination. And here's some other key factors. Calgary led in faceoffs, something they were horrendous in Game 6 at. Horrendous. I've never seen that bad percentage-wise. Crazy. So they lead in that. They only have 1 penalty, which is another huge, huge plus for the team. And they led in hits too. They dictated play. They carried this game. They deserved to win the game. Sutter said it after the game. And they got the job done. And you know what? Superstar came to play and botted a big goal to win a Game 7. And that takes the confidence level of not just the fan base and me and everybody else involved, but that team through the roof. Jake Oettinger. I can't even put into words how good this guy was. It is the best 7-game performance by a goaltender I have ever seen. 7 straight games, just unbelievable. 150 plus, I believe, was the number on the shot differential over the 7-game series for the Flames. And it was the tightest series as you're ever going to find. Really, really tight. As a matter of fact, when you look at the numbers, their numbers were probably, well, I can almost guarantee you, their numbers we're not going to see in the Battle of Alberta. For example, I mean, the goal differential was, 1 goal for the series. It's amazing. It's amazing. And Jake Oettinger, crazy. It was a game 7 that you could only dream of. And quite honestly, I was in a daze almost the whole game. I felt different than I have watching a Flames game in a long time. My anger level was my excitement level was just steady the whole game. When I'm not sure why. Did I think they were going to win? I didn't know. I don't think any Flames fan can say that for sure. I was worried to death that Jake Oettinger was just going to steal the show. But I loved how Calgary kept pushing and pushing and pushing. Now it's on to round 2. And something that we all said we wanted. Now is the Battle of Alberta. It's here. Do we really want it? Or is this a careful what you wish for? It's going to be interesting. I'm interested to see how this team reacts. I'm interested to see if shenanigans happen. And if they do happen, does that help Calgary or hurt Calgary? I think you could say in the Dallas series, when Calgary didn't play into the shenanigans, we were better. And maybe that's something we need to look at for the Battle of Alberta. Might be easier said than done. It hit me later this afternoon. The excitement level was there. The excitement finally hit me that we have a Battle of Alberta. Not going to lie, I didn't want a Battle of Alberta. I think it's a little tougher matchup. But I guess if you're going to win the Stanley Cup, you got to go through them all. And how fun would it be to win a Battle of Alberta? Starts Wednesday night. Make sure you check out Flames Unfiltered every single week as we talk 1 hour of Calgary Flames hockey talk. Kyle Lewis joins the show this week. He is all over Flames Twitter, and he's joining the show this week as we're going to talk about the series that was and the series that will be. Check that out at flamesunfiltered.com. Appreciate all the support. We'll see you soon as we head into round 2 of the Stanley Cup playoffs.